Trigger warning, spoiler alert, clean up in aisle 5. You are experiencing the Tom Kelly Show. For those of you who don't know what Stew Leonards is, it's an East Coast phenomenon. It's a grocery store, but it's one giant lane of traffic. They're known for, I guess, having good wine and good produce. You know, and the funny part is I know I'm not going to be home for a couple of days now. So maybe, if it's okay with you guys, I'll do some grocery shopping. We already got great deals on fruit and water guns. How much more do you want out of that? See, I don't think men like me are meant to barbecue. I feel the same way going to a nice grocery store, the same way I feel going to a nice craft supply store. True story. The year is 2006, 2007. Rosie O'Donnell is hosting The View. When they're not arguing about politics, they're arguing about crafting. It's kind of cool. Rosie was into crafting. Rosie was into scrapbooking. And then she was a political adversary of this woman, Elizabeth Hasselbeck, who I adore. And the one thing that I thought would bring the two of them together was scrapbooking. They both loved scrapbooking. So I decide I'm going to kiss the boss's ass. I'm going to get in on the scrapbooking craze. I go to Michael's, which is the major craft store in the area, and I decide, hey, I am going to learn how to scrapbook. And I go to the Michael's store. I go up to the craft lady. I'm like, hey, craft lady, I'd like to buy a scrapbook. She takes me to the scrapbook section. Everything's pink. Everything is frilly. And I'm like, lady, I don't know, do you have a more manly scrapbook? And she shows me something that's a little less pink and a little less frilly. And then I'm like, all right, come on, do you have anything a little more manly, like a black leather-bound scrapbook? And then the woman goes, maybe you shouldn't be scrapbooking. And that's how I feel here at the nice grocery store. I live alone. I don't cook that much. I'm not in the apartment all the time, so buying fresh stuff is kind of risky. Maybe I shouldn't be eating groceries. So what I've really done is I have picked the most expensive place to do some stocking up. But I'm making a day out of this. I'm going to buy the Rayo's homemade marinara sauce because that's something you can keep in the fridge for a couple of months and everybody will be happy. So the difference between New York City shopping and shopping in a grocery store here is what I'll do is I'll buy the groceries. I'm going to buy a whole lot of groceries, and I will basically double park the car in New York, and I'll do like 10 trips to bring the groceries up. Now, whereas what I would have to do at the grocery store Pioneer across from my apartment is I would probably have to make 10 trips of purchasing things one or two at a time. So I'm not really saving money. I don't even know if I'm saving time, but the energy here is a lot nicer. The aisles are bigger. People look happy here. This is the most expensive place to buy the most expensive stuff. And here's Tom Kelly hemorrhaging cash. So wait a second. You like Carbone over Rayo's?
Yeah, personally.
Now these are both exclusive restaurants that are tough to get into. Yeah. Are you in the mafia?
No.
Okay. Want to make sure. Okay. No mob connection.
Yeah.
But you're fancy. You're a high roller. You must be rich.
No.
Okay.
I do like to fine dine though.
You do like to fine dine.
Yeah.
So Carbone. Where's Carbone with Carbone?
There's one in Miami, but there's also one in the East Village.
Okay.
Near NYU.
And you like Carbone better?
I mean, I feel like Rayo's we've seen often. I haven't seen Carbone before personally.
Is Carbone tough to get a table at?
Yeah, it is.
All right. Well, listen. Just because of you and your mafia connections, I'm gonna get myself a Carbone, and then I'll try it out later on the show. My mom buys the Rayo's and doesn't tell anybody she's using the Rayo's and pretend she made her own sauce. She's
really good. I like it too now.
See, look at that. All right, look at that. This woman should be on a commission. I'm going to sell the Carbone stuff as if I'm making money off it. Very cool. Nice to meet you guys. So we are out here. We're moving. Another one I learned from listening to the radio, Elvis Duran and the morning show's Scotty B, star of the Serial Killer podcast. He said it is peak cherry season. Are the cherries good today? Yeah? They're sweet? All right, we're going. What's kind of cool about coming up to a real grocery store that you don't get in the city is these are free samples. Is it okay? I'm a video blogger. Is it all right if I try these on the air? So these are, what am I eating here, sir?
So these are Vietnamese coconuts, 100% fresh. We get them fresh every single day.
100% Vietnamese coconuts, and you just drink this?
So you could just poke the straw right through, and it's gonna go through.
So you can really drink straight out of a coconut?
Yep.
Now, I knew a girl, this is going back years ago. I was obsessed with her roommate, but the girl I was in love with had a roommate who was into coconut juice, and she thought coconut juice was the cure for everything. Can you certify anything for medical reasons?
I'm Dominican.
You're Dominican, and it's true.
Because I grew up on coconut. I'm telling you, never got sick without.
You never got sick, and he never got sick, and here he is now serving other people. Here's a question: how am I going to open? I don't know what do I need to crack a coconut?
So I would recommend.
What do you need to crack a nut? 20 years of marriage. Anyway.
So I like to take a nice sharp object or something, you know.
Right, take a sharp object.
And like for example, a knife.
So you just keep beating it like till it cracks, just like marriage. Oh, 2 marriage jokes. And then there you go. Then the juice just comes out. Oh my God, that's a lot of coconut juice stuff. How many samples can I have till you call security? Pink, what is it? Pink pineapple?
This is pink pineapple.
That's actually really good.
And really refreshing too.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know why I was wasting my time with Javier and those coconuts.
Yeah.
Now, I heard they're pink because they are grown in Newark, New Jersey. You know, I'll tell you a true story. I'm a professional comedian. I yell to large groups of people.
Yeah.
I have friends in the music business who have said pineapples are good for your throat. Apparently, it's got bromides.
Yeah.
Jonah, you got to push the bromides, Jonah.
Help me though. Help me. I want to sell some.
I don't know. This is labor intensive, Javier.
I like coconut.
Your coconuts is great, but it's a lot of work. Oh my God! You know what I love about Jonah? Jonah's such a salesman. He just threw a second one in my cart. Javier, you don't ask. You just throw it in the cart.
Because I can see you by the time you check out. I can see you finish one.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna eat all the free samples I can. I feel guilty.
What do you say about the people who go to Costco?
You know what's funny about Costco? I'm not eligible for a membership there. I have a prison record. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they won't let you in with a record. Those people at Costco. But what happened was I ate so many pineapples at the free sample bar, they never let me in again. I'm banned. Yeah, never again. Never again. They're wise to my game, ma'am. Do you know why the pink pineapples are pink, ma'am? Grown in Newark, New Jersey. Nobody is laughing at my Newark, New Jersey joke. The name of the blog is Tom Kelly Show. How much are these for real before I...
$8.99.
$8.99?
Yeah.
For $8.99. Wait, they're refreshing, but how do they help my performance in the bedroom? By the way, I'm now podcasting for like 30 minutes and I'm only 3 feet into the grocery store and I just lost my groceries. This is what you get for being a wise ass America. All right, we're in the vegetable section. No, I think we traded cart stuff. Yeah, that's yours. I almost stole yours and you almost stole mine. See, folks, this is why you can't be a horse's ass at the fancy grocery store. So, this is where Stew Leonards may be bad for just my existing schedule. First thing that happens when you come into Stew Leonards is lots of perishable things. And it's funny, my eyes are bigger than my stomach. I just want to go and buy everything. They got grilled shrimp here. I could eat all that for dinner tonight. But I'm really only in the apartment tonight and then back at my parents' Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And yeah, half this stuff will be bad if I buy it now. Like, oh my God, lobster rolls. Fresh from a grocery store. Like, I could feel like I'm a Maine again. Okay, so I'm buying the shrimp, but I'm going to eat the shrimp tonight. Yeah, we could always come back to the grocery store. We could always do Trader Joe's on Long Island or Stew Leonard's on Long Island. But I'm here to get staples. Why don't you go to Staples to get staples? Good point.
Yummy, will fill your tummy and put you in a happy mood.
Okay, that feels like some form of cultural appropriation. All right, I'm coming up on another free sample. This is Montauk Cherry Iced Tea. Oh my God, less sugar but tasty. I can taste the difference.
Is there Snapple raspberry? They have 36 grams of sugar. We have 0.
So 0 grams of sugar and it tastes just like Snapple raspberry. How cool is that? Can I just take the rest of this?
That was my sample.
That's your sample, so I can't take that. No. But what if I just drank 100 little ones out of cups?
You can do that, but I'm not going to do it now.
so I can take this. Why can't I take it? Come on, I'm a successful video blogger. I'm giving you a free commercial for, wait, hang on. Montauk Raspberry, less sugar than Snapple, much tastier, much better. And unlike those jerks at Snapple, actually, are there, oh, I can have a whole bottle? Oh my God, can I have 2 bottles? Ladies and gentlemen, Montauk Raspberry Iced Tea. You go buy some and you tell them you heard about it on the Tom Kelly Show podcast. Wow. Oh, this is something you don't get at the normal grocery store. Who's buying this? Who's buying Frosted Flake socks? Outside of 2 guys who host a podcast about cereals, Andrew and Scotty B, who do the Serial Killer podcast, outside of them, who the hell is going to wear Fruit Loops, Corn Pops, and Frosted Flake socks? I've got pineapple that's going to fix my sex life. I've got socks that's going to get me on a podcast. And I've got 2 containers of sugar-free iced tea. What more do I want? I'm going to buy Happy Dad Seltzer. Happy Dad Seltzer, ladies and gentlemen. It's the alcoholic beverage that actually shows up at your kids' softball games. I'm sorry, I'm in the way. Oh, I'm causing trouble. It's all right, I'm a famous video blogger. Oh my God, and dog in the grocery store. No, but it's a service dog. It's got the service dog sign. Service dog. I get anxiety. You know, it's funny. People have been making fun of me for being anti-dog, and I am slightly anti-dog, but I'm also, you know, I get dog anxiety. So to my friend Jen Pace, who said I should loosen up on my Instagram when I was complaining about dogs in the Blue Bottle coffee store. Her line was, it's a coffee shop, not a restaurant. I'm like, no, I bought food. It's a restaurant. And I feel like if your dog's inside, it shouldn't be there. Your dog should be in your house or tied to a fire hydrant, like in the movies. There you go. And now watch, I've just lost the dog community on the damn podcast. But I am. Dogs, genuinely, I don't want to get into my psychological issues, but dogs give me anxiety. When I was a kid in Brooklyn, the neighbors, the Sullivans, had a dog named Norky, Michael Sullivan, who was, by the way, Paulie Walnuts' security guard. He was Tony Sirico's security guard for a while. In the early 2000s. But Michael Sullivan, great guy. The whole family, all great people, borderline relatives. And he had a dog. It was, I think, a little German Shepherd. The dog was named Norky. And one day, while in Breezy Point, Norky bit my ass. And my brother made fun of me for it for years. So I don't know if the psychological scarring is from Norky, the dog, biting me in the hiney, or my brother making fun of me for the rest of my life that Norky will bite me in the ass. Either way, keep your dogs outside, people, unless it's a service dog, in which case, I'm a jerk. Do it. Why are you recording? Now, this lady's walking around with a video camera, too. I thought I was the only weirdo. Why are you recording?
Well, because it's my first time, I brought my service dog over to Stew Leonards, so that's why I want to record the moment.
Oh, you're bringing your own service dog?
That's right.
But somebody else is walking your service dog?
Yeah, well, no, it's actually
it's a service dog and you trained him?
Yeah. You're not comfortable with, the dog that you are about to approach, so just...
Yeah, stay away.
Stay away.
Now, what's your name? Just because I don't want to eat up too much of your time. I know you're having a special day.
My name is Betty.
Betty, I'm Tom Kelly. Very nice to meet you,
Nice
Betty.
to meet you.
All right, so Betty gave me some good advice. Thank you, Betty. I didn't like any of Betty's advice, but, what are you going to do, Betty? Betty's a good person. Betty's doing her best. So, folks, if you're somewhere and you see a dog, go somewhere else. That's pretty much what Betty said. Betty said, all right, you see a dog, service dog or not, Betty said, go F yourself, Tom. She didn't say that. She said it in a nice way. And to Betty's credit, I'm also in therapy. I will be seeing Dr. Cheryl Monday, 3:45.
Please wait. Help is on the way. Please wait. System processing. Follow the instructions on the pin pad.
So, friends and neighbors, that, God, I'll tell you, using the self-checkout does take a lot of the joy out of shopping here at Stew Leonards or frankly any grocery store. I basically just bought $144 in fruit when I really should have been buying $144 worth of paper towels, Cheerios, boxes of food, things that won't spoil. But again, I guess what's kind of cool about this place is it is a positive shopping experience where service animals and people who hate dog haters are very welcomed. I feel like we learned something together. I don't know, or maybe we just had the joy of spending time together and doing something new. But we got out of the house. We got some free air conditioning. That's the other New York City thing. Back in the day in New York City, when there would be heat waves and you didn't have your own wall unit of an air conditioner, you either went to the movies or you did your grocery shopping. And I guess that's what we did here today. So listen, what are the asks? Show love where love can be shown, people. Share this experience with, tell the serial killers I have a gift for them if they have me on their podcast. God, I spent $20 on, you know what's funny? I was about to complain about the price tag of this shopping experience, but I spent $144 today, but realized $20 of that is me buying socks, trying to charm my way onto somebody else's podcast. So, yeah, that was probably me not being wise as far as the Kelly House Fund is concerned. Thank you for participating in the experience of the Tom Kelly Show. I would love for you guys, actually, what's the ask for the show today? Tell me what you thought about this. Comment where you can comment. Write notes in our secret Facebook group or whatever. But do you like me podcasting from the TV studio in my apartment, or do you like me going out and doing things? I know my friend Daniela hates the audio on this. So you tell me, guys. Until next time, good night, Yonkers.